Welcome back, everybody. This is List of Deaths, and I'm here with another first glimpse for the games of May 30th, 2023. And the first game that we are going to talk about is Shame Legacy. As much as I want to have a bunch of good things to say about this game, I really don't. Some of the faces look obscure. A lot of the animations I'm not really digging. The graphics are mediocre at best, and the gameplay looks like you're playing an off-brand version of Resident Evil. It seems like a walking simulator, and that's me being a little generous at that. And because I think Amnesia did it better, I am going to give this one a 2 out of 10. On to the next game that is on our list for today, Everdream Valley. A game in my eyes that is trying to resemble Harvest Moon. This might be your next stop for your next farming simulator. So gather your crops, get your chickens around. There's plenty of things to see and explore, it looks like. Make a coop, make a nest, make different sort of plots for an assortment of animals that you can pet, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, look, you can even harvest bees, but just make sure to not get stung. Set out on an adventure with your horse, riding it into the sunset, while collecting different types of bugs and animals. And what I did not see coming is you can raise those chickens and cook their young. So I am going to rate this game 6 pats on the head out of 10. Alright guys, on to our next game. If you like racing, then this might be the game for you, Gene Rally. This type of racing game is pretty cool because it has pit stops. You can also make any sort of track you want to. So me and my grandfather back in the day would actually make racetracks with wood. This would be something that I might be interested in, but unfortunately I am not into racing like I used to be as a kid. So get on here, build an incredible racetrack, and enjoy your time. Anyways, I'm going to rate this game a 4 out of 10. Alright, on to our next game, Farworld Pioneers. Now, were you that guy to play Terraria as soon as it first came out? Or how about Starbound? Well then, if you guys like those games, then this one might be for you. As much as you could mod Terraria and sort of do whatever you want, this game brings a little twist to it. So, very similar where you can gather your resources, make your own base, recruit unique characters, and upgrade your tech tree. You can also level up farming, mining, and a bunch of different other attributes that your character will have. If you like using rocket launchers, pistols, shotguns, any sort of gun, then this game might be for you. I am personally a fan of building your own base. I love building my bases in many different survival games. But because I don't know if this will do it better than Terraria, I am going to give this one a 5 out of 10. Alright, on to our next game, Friends vs. Friends. Now this is a game that I've been waiting for a while. You can fight 1v1s, 2v2s, so grab a partner and go crazy. Use cards to dictate what type of weapons, outcomes, and any sort of solutions that you may have to, you guessed it, kill the other team. Your job is to annihilate the other team. So use bombs, heals, turrets, become big, have a small head. The possibilities are endless. Create your own deck and make yourself a build that feels unstoppable. I did an extensive amount of research on this game and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I am very excited. I am going to buy this for myself. Alright guys, the next game, Poly Bridge 3. Now I don't know if you guys remember the time on Newgrounds where you played a game that you got to build a bridge and you had to cross it and make sure that it was sturdy enough to drive cars over it. But cars aren't the only thing that you're going to have to drive over this bridge. You're going to have to drive compactors, forklifts, and many different types of vehicles. And then if you think that wasn't enough, you're going to have to make a boat pass through your bridge. But what I thought is one of the coolest things is your bridge having movable parts and jumps. So it definitely brings a twist on building your bridge. But alright guys, I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. It looks fairly fun just for a bridge building game. Alright, our next and final game of the day, System Shock, one of the biggest releases of today. Maybe even this month, maybe even this year, we'll see. Were you a fan of BioShock back in the day? Well, this has similarities to it. Now you might not see the 1940s aesthetics, but what you will see is a variety of guns, enemies, and everything is futuristic. I would definitely recommend checking out this dystopian universe. where it seems like machines have taken over. So get your guns, throw on some attachments, and check out what life might be like in space. Now, I know in the trailer they have showed some form of bosses in the game, so that is definitely a good sign. There are puzzles. The game just seems like Christmas, a game that keeps on giving, and would be one that I would definitely pick up. So grab your popcorn, because even if you're not good at games like this, set it to easy and just enjoy the graphic fidelity and the story that this game provides. Now, I'm going to rate this game a 9 out of 10. This is List of Deaths, and that is your first glimpse. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Take care.